Alright, let's dive into this because it's a topic that's been buzzing lately, and honestly, it's one that deserves more than just a surface-level take. Ariana Grande, one of the biggest names in pop music, is stepping back from the public eye. Now, this isn't just a celebrity taking a break story. It's a moment that highlights something much bigger about fame, mental health, and the relentless scrutiny that comes with being in the spotlight. Personally, I think this is a decision that's both brave and necessary, and it raises a ton of questions about how we treat public figures, especially women, in today's culture. First off, let's talk about the context. Ariana's announcement comes right after her Eternal Sunshine tour and the release of her album Petal. If you've been following her career, you know she's been under a microscope for years. Her health, her body, her personal life, it's all been up for public debate. And here's where it gets really interesting. The discourse around her health has been particularly intense. People are speculating, analyzing, and frankly judging her appearance in a way that feels invasive and honestly exhausting. What many people don't realize is that this kind of constant scrutiny isn't just annoying. It's harmful. It's a reminder that celebrities are human beings, not just characters in our entertainment. Now, let's talk about the commentary surrounding her body. Charlotte Howard, a body positivity activist, called out Ariana's recent music video, saying it promotes an unhealthy image. And while I understand the concern, I think this raises a deeper question. Where do we draw the line between holding public figures accountable and crossing into harmful speculation? From my perspective, the conversation has gone from "is she okay?" to "she needs hospitalization," and that's a dangerous leap. We're not doctors, we're not in her life, and yet we feel entitled to diagnose and judge. What this really suggests is that our culture has a toxic obsession with policing women's bodies, especially when they're in the public eye. Ariana herself has spoken about this before. She's said, "I've been a specimen in a petri dish since I was 17. That line hits hard, doesn't it? She's been under this kind of scrutiny for over a decade, and it's no wonder she's stepping back. What makes this really interesting is how she's framed it, not as a retreat, but as a necessary break to prioritize her health and happiness. In my opinion, this is a powerful statement about setting boundaries, something we could all learn from. Fame comes with a cost, and sometimes that cost is your peace of mind." Another detail I find fascinating is her decision to pull out of the Sunday in the Park with George revival. This was a big deal. A West End production, a chance to work with Jonathan Bailey again. But she's choosing to step away from that too. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about her career. It's about reclaiming control over her life. She's saying, "I need this break." And she's putting her well-being first, even if it means passing up opportunities. That's a level of self-awareness and courage that's rare in an industry that often demands you keep going no matter what. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. Ariana's situation isn't unique. It's part of a larger trend of celebrities pushing back against the demands of fame. From Selena Gomez to Simone Biles, we're seeing more and more public figures prioritize their mental health. What this really suggests is that the old model of celebrity, where you're expected to be on all the time, is breaking down. And honestly, that's a good thing. It's a wake-up call for fans, for the media, and for the industry itself to rethink how we treat the people we admire. So what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think Ariana's decision is a moment of clarity in a chaotic industry. It's a reminder that fame isn't all glitz and glamour. It comes with a heavy emotional toll. And it's a call for us as consumers of media to be more mindful of how we engage with public figures. Do we really need to comment on every aspect of their lives? Do we have the right to speculate about their health? These are questions we should all be asking ourselves. As we wrap this up, I'll leave you with this thought. Ariana Grande stepping back isn't just a personal decision, it's a cultural moment. It's a chance for us to reflect on how we treat the people we look up to, and to rethink the boundaries between public and private life. So the next time you see a headline about a celebrity's appearance or health, maybe pause and ask yourself, is this my business? Or am I contributing to a cycle that's ultimately harmful? Food for thought, right?